with a dad bod god. Just kind of like
the blood fighter Alex Colon, and you.
Hey, this is Billy Starks.
Everybody, it's the epitome of style with the smile, the human hype machine, and co-host of Oh You Didn't Know, Ryan Katz. And
Well, this is your boy OG Kevin Gill from the legendary and revolutionary Game Changer Wrestling crew. You were watching Drinkin at Moe's. Drink it.
All right, everybody, Big Mo here. Wanted to take a little break to welcome the sponsor, Reaper Apparel. They want to encourage everybody to break the mold, live your best life, live your best self, just break out of that comfort zone. Use code DRINKIN when you go place your order to get 10% off. Some great quality stuff, great quality people. Glad to be a part of the team. Let's fucking go.
All right, everybody, welcome to Drinkin Moe's, my 2 cents. So, unless you've been living under a rock, wrestling world lost Jay Briscoe this week. Car wreck. It shaking me up a little more than I thought it would. Because as big of a fan of him as I was, I never got the pleasure of talking to him, never got the pleasure of meeting him. I've had the SATs, I've had Kerry Silken and Beer City Bruiser, all of which knew them quite well. And after my wife and I losing our girls, and shortly after that, me being in a bad car wreck of my own and almost flipping over, losing Jason Strife, and then losing Jay Briscoe shortly after. It's shaking me up. But you know what? This is about him. This ain't about me. I hope, I want people to be able to leave their memories of Jay Briscoe in the comments. Talk to me about them on Facebook Messenger, on Twitter, any of the social medias, by all means. I welcome it. Jay Briscoe, along with his brother Mark, part of the inaugural class of the Ring of Honor Hall of Fame. Very well deserved. He held the Ring of Honor title, held the tag titles on 13 occasions. At the time of his passing, he was the current reigning and defending tag team champ. He also held the Ring of Honor 6-man tag titles with Mark and Bully Ray. Held titles in House of Glory, held titles in New Japan. Very well-traveled, built up a collection of a lot of those title belts. Now I want to share some of my memories of Jay Briscoe. Some notable feuds. Going first out of Ring of Honor, there was Age of the Fall with Jimmy Jacobs and Tyler Black. There was a spot in there where they had Briscoes hanging by their feet and blood dripping down onto Jimmy Jacobs. Pretty weird sight, but they had some hell great matches. All Night Express, Kenny King, Rhett Titus, some good stuff there. Chicago Street Fight, First Blood match in 2011. Who can forget El Generico and Kevin Steen ladder wars? Intensity at its finest. And, going all the way from back then, to recently, Ring of Honor, you knew if the Briscoes were saying they were going to do something or they were going to kick somebody's ass, you knew, you could believe that. The intensity that they showed in their promos, in their matches, can't really be matched by anybody. And God, it is just hard to believe that, just last month we were watching that classic, speaking of another classic feud, the trilogy they had with the FTR. Like I said last month, the double dog collar match. Recently won Fightful Tag Team Match of the Year. Shout out to Fightful, but honestly, they do some quality stuff. And, not only there, they had some classic matches with some of my favorites with another favorite tag team of mine, Guerrillas of Destiny. New Japan, Ring of Honor, traded off stuff there. Matches with the Kingdom. Great stuff, which I actually ran into Mike Bennett here recently. I won't go into where because that kind of a private thing. But then most recently, you have the classics they were in with GCW against people like SATs. They had history there. They had history before that. The Second Gear Crew, intense stuff. I always joked about how anytime you have a Second Gear Crew match, the match might as well be sponsored by Home Depot. All the doors and shit they use. Even more so when you match them in there with the Briscoes. And GCW, the most recent Art of War game show, was insane. I can't help but think about the ones that he left behind. His kids, two of which they're stable but in critical condition. I can only hope that they make a full, speedy recovery. His wife and the rest of the family. He loved his family like no other. And I hope that everybody hug your family a little tighter. Tell them you love them. Don't hold on to grudges because you never know when that time is going to come. And like I mentioned early in the show, share your memories. Share your memories of Jay Briscoe, of his mother, that brother, Mark. What were some of your favorites? Leave them in the comments on YouTube, Facebook Messenger. My DMs are open. I would love to talk to you about all of that. Anyways, that is about all I have. Thank you for taking the time to listen. And I got plenty of good stuff coming up. But anyways, God bless you, Jay Briscoe. And as I said about Jason Strife, it was said about Ric Flair too, still is. But I'll say that about Jay Briscoe too. Diamonds are forever. And so is Jay Briscoe. Reach for the sky, boys.